This afternoon, we're going to be having a look at the 3 different sizes of R2-D2 that LEGO have released over the years. There may have been more, I only have 3. We're going to start with the minifig. Boop. Yes, this is the to scale minifiggy one. Hang on, let me get out a minifig of Han Solo. Well, the first one I grabbed out my drawer of minifigs. Actually, that's not terrible for a Han Solo. I've seen. You never know. He might look like this in the new film. Anyway, that's another one. I've grabbed Spider-Man. This isn't going to work. Okay, so yeah, Han Solo here, and this is your little R2-D2. Oh, hang on. Does R2-D2 hang out? R2-D2 kind of like slots out with all the Star Wars characters. Really, it doesn't like genuinely just hang out with one single character. Anyway, it's a lovely little thing. Go away, Han Solo. It's 4 little pieces. You got the head separates off. Nightmares. And then the arms. And then it just makes a cute little R2-D2. Detail-wise, even further zoom. It's alright. It's quite cute. Doesn't have anything on the old back of the body, but does have a bit on the back of the head. So it's, it's your standard minifiggy malarkey. Recently, they gave away this one as like if you spend too much money in the LEGO store, you get a free thing. And it's never counselling. I wish they gave us some counselling. But this, as you can see, is a much larger R2-D2. R2-D2 noises. He has a middle leg, unlike this one, who you just have to pretend. This is the bit where he loses the middle leg in one of the films. I don't know, I'm not saying them. He can stand up on his hind leg, and then he can raise his paws in aggression and go, "Hello, I am a normal robot." R2-D2's not done that in many films. Ta-da! No, I never thought that was a great way of a robot getting around, because clearly his eyeball is here, which is angled up. You can see there that it's pointing almost pretty much directly up. Which is basically, he just goes along looking at the fucking ceiling all day. Oh, he's such a klutz. Put your leg down, boy. Yeah, but this is you can see there's a little bit more in the way of size, but kind of less in the way of detail. If I put you there and you there, there's a lot more shit going on this one's body, because that one you've actually had to build these little body panels, which are printed on and not stickers, which is very nice. But yeah, you kind of... This torso just feels like it's got a little bit more going on than this one. This one feels a little bit less designed. However, on the back, also fucking blank, apart from one square on the arse. I don't actually know what R2-D2's back looks like. Assuming he doesn't just have one arse square. He might do, I don't know. This one, though, their head revolves, so you can, make him just see only the side way. He can't see forwards! This is how R2-D2 sees forwards. That's the only way he can do it. Where's his head? Where's his eye? I think that's his eye. It looks like an eye. Yeah, that's how he can do forwards. That, he's just looking at the cock and ceiling all day. What a terrible design. He has these bits. I don't know what they do, but they're fun. Anyway, so that's the first 2 sizes of R2-D2. And here is the 3rd and final size of R2-D2. I may need to zoom the camera out a smidge. So as you can see, he's a little bit bigger than the other ones. It's quite a nice little figure. Woo! Yeah, size of a modular building, this one. I'd like to point out, all of these are Rebecca's. I'm not super into Star Wars, so this is Rebecca's thing. So I don't actually know what this one can do, but we're gonna see. I'm very, very careful with other people's Lego. Oh god, now I've moved it closer, I can't actually get in frame. There's no more zoom out, there's no more zoom out. I can't move the camera, the camera's up to my face. Yes, so this is R2-D2. His head goes, woo! Because that's the thing R2-D2's head's does. He actually has one of the only examples I can think of an actual, dome made out of squares in Lego. His legs just fell forward. Look at that. Dun, 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 dun. Isn't it true that, when you try and get a job at Lego, one of the things they do is you have to make a sphere out of the parts they give you, so you can see what you can actually design. It's got these bits, but they don't twiddle like the other ones, they're just there. Worse. Oh, good grief. Over here, so his legs... let's lift him up. Oh, Jesus. I just feel like it's super fragile. I don't think it is. We'll see if it dissolves. But yeah. So his legs can move. I'm not going to move them. I'm happy where the legs are. Let's just rotate him around. So as you can see, just because you've got so much more to play with, you actually get the properly detailed R2-D2. You can do little bangly-spangly bits down here, which are very nice. Rotate around. Stop looking at the camera. Stop looking at the camera. Stop looking at the camera. Ooh, okay, that's just getting weird now. Oh, let's actually see what his arse looks like. Right, in his arse, he's got this. I don't know what that does, and I'm scared to push it, and a little spinny bit. So it doesn't actually have a huge amount going on in its arse. And little grey bits here. That does something, and we'll work it out when we get to the front. Also, I think these are going to do something. Oh, they definitely twiddle. and something's moving with them. Okay, so it's got moving bits. Legs are nice. It's just a fucking beautiful model. It's just when you get that size and that scale, you can just actually put all the detail in. Right, so I have noticed handles all over its thing. There's some on the side here, but I can't see hinges. Here there are definitely hinges. Ooh, if we put him face on, we can open some shit up here. You can see the Technic pieces in there if you look very carefully. Or I zoom the art in. You can just about see in there some of the Technic shit. There, the beams that are holding it all together. Which is sweet. So if I twiddle this bit, oh, a little thing comes out. a little stick. His molesting stick. And on the other side, oh, hang on, turn around, face us. This is weird when you're not looking. And on the other side, oh, it's a circular saw. He's actually entering Robot Wars, this version of R2-D2. Now, this central column seems to be pretty sturdy, and I don't know what this back nubbin does. You didn't say that. So I've worked out what that back button does. If you it's a bit kind of wobbly in this mode. But if you twang on the back button, he shits a brick, much like I did very recently. Yeah, his middle leg actually can oh good grief, there you go, extend into him and then be locked into place. And then he's free to just sit there in a stand. And he gets sort of locked into a position like that. And then if you push down on it, his legs lift up like that, you can see. And then they set forward in a way that I don't know, but I'm too scared to work out. And that's the R2-D2 big one. And here's a slightly smaller one. And here's a tiny one. And I have to go now because I have to leave to Mexico.